Hi, thank you for joining me on this video. I'll be explaining to you what we do at Perspicuous Design when it comes to doing discovery. This is going to be a showcasing of a discovery report that is done for the Laughter Factory for Gail. As a summary, this is a business planning tool. What do I mean as a business planning tool? This is the result of a workshop that helps any business understand and prioritize by aligning the team and focusing on a clear vision with agreement all in one place. The report consists of 5 main parts. The first one is the deliverables, which you will see shortly. The second part is the brand attributes and what defines your company, your customers as well, their needs, your goals, what you want to achieve, and finally the next steps after the discovery report is finished. Now, this is a big milestone, and I'd like to start it by congratulating you on the first step for unveiling clarity. At the start of each session, I ask what you want to achieve, what do you want to get out of this workshop? Because this then sets the roadmap for finding your clarity. What do you think you will get out of it?
I'm hoping that you could collect my thoughts, make sense of the noises in my head.
When you first started, this is for Gail. She wanted to collect her ideas and make sense out of it. And we put this in the report as a reminder of how we achieve this. We've applied things that we have learned, the strategies from Jose Caballer and of Core, and Simon Sinek, author of Why, and Martin Niemeyer from the author of Zag. And each of these matter in terms of determining what your company statement is. Brand attributes allows you, the client, to express ideas and thoughts without complexity or friction. So what we do is we explore with you and your team each attribute representing your brand. We've got these several different attributes and we narrow it down using voting method used in Sprint. As you can see here, we go through all of the process, and when we're having conversations, we also acquire some of that knowledge from you that you don't necessarily know how to express it, and then we start to vote on them, which are the ones that you think are that matter the most. How others feel when they interact with you?
On the customers, I think they would describe me as having very high standards.
We would then provide you with a summary, and we go deeper into the summary so that you can explore the definition of it as we were discussing throughout the conversation. For example, the voice was passionate, the main one that Gail really liked, but also rock and roll was used a lot, and her personality is rock and roll. Now we go into the brand clustering, which narrows down the brand attributes further so we can use them during the customer impact story. Make a mental note of this, because we will return to it to elaborate more. But attribute clustering is basically more focused way of representing the brand. We want to understand what are the needs of your customers. We do that initially by identifying it through the customer matrix. And once we have that, we can then develop the avatar of each customer and add a story to them so we can have a better clarity. We apply a method that is used in writing stories developed by Lisa Cron. Goes down to the why needs. We develop the backstory of it as well. It's not just the surface level of the avatar. Now we're going to enter into the impact narrative. The voice, feeling, and impact makes a return when you are developing the impact narrative. And then we also use an exercise to generate stories of customers, creating a foundation for execution. Now we are at the actionable goals. This is the part of the exercise during the workshop where we learn more about your business and we learn how you prioritize certain revenue generating options versus others, or within the marketing, what do you use, as well as in the systems. Like sometimes some companies have their own systems, other times they have the plan to develop them, but they're waiting for the right moment to do that. And it's determined with a long range, medium range, and short range. So we are now at the next steps, which is great. We have finished the discovery report. The workshop takes roughly from 3 hours to 6 hours. And now that the initial details are covered, we enter to the next steps. It varies from one company to another. With Gail, we noticed that she needs her brand developed further. Her goal is to look professional. She is a professional. She's been doing this for 25 years and she's excellent at it. And we want to showcase that. So we explain to her in the next steps of how we do it. And finally, and if you have any questions, I'm very happy to answer them. You can leave them in the comment section, or you can reach me directly through my email. I will probably leave that as well. And yeah, we'll take it from there. And I hope you've enjoyed this video.